Hi guys, welcome to Z-Vlog 5, the May edition. So I wanted to talk about words this week. We talked about whims in the last vlog, so it's the second half of the album, which is finished. Here's the album. On the back we have a map of the east coast of Canada. And like I said before, words are a bunch of east coast covers, familiar tunes. I tried to pick some from each province, but of course it's a little New Brunswick heavy because that's my home. Track 9 is Aes Labai, but a very modern take on Aes Labai, so with a rock rhythm. We changed the rhythm. Features some great artists on it, Robin Ann Eddles on guitars and Dan Bourgeois on drums, and so it's really upbeat. So track 10 is Réveil, which is the Zachary Richard song, and I picked it because it's one of the most famous Acadian songs, and I wanted to do one that was familiar. We have John Mullane playing guitars on that, Devin Quinn played drums, and also sampled some war drums, and so we still did a very modern take on that. And it was, I believe, Zachary Richard, his version was a cappella, so I did an arrangement to this. Track 11 is Coast is Clear by In-Flight Safety, which I made into a ballad. And Tim Isaac plays some beautiful cello on it. Stacey Ricker sings backup vocals, and I always love collaborating with Stacey. She's such a great talent. Weighty Ghost is track 12 by Wintersleep. I wanted to collaborate with Mark Cadet from Eric Stripp and Elevator to Hell, and he came over and did a drum session on a song called Lobster Piano, which didn't make the album, but I'm going to release it probably on iTunes once I finish mixing it. But anyway, I wanted to have him on the album, so what I did is I took his drum tracks from Lobster Piano and I chopped them up and I made kind of like a hip-hop beat out of his Eric Stripp drum kit drums, so which is kind of interesting. And so there's lots of sampled percussion on my dad's tambourine and my dad's maracas. I don't know where he got them, somewhere in the Caribbean or something. Then track 13 is Northern Lights of Labrador by Don Fulford. The Corey and Trina version is probably the best known version of that song. And it's definitely a folk song. And I wanted to keep it kind of folky. I wanted to diversify the arrangement on the song because it's so many verses. It's not like verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, whatever. It's verse, 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 verse. So it was a really opportune time to kind of be creative when coming up with an arrangement to make the song interesting throughout. So I used Aaron Morris's dulcimer on that one, and also the Ugly Stick that I bought in Labrador. I used for some percussion, and Dan Bourgeois played drums, and we did lots of layers with the vocals and stuff. Then track 14 is Lester the Lobster, my PEI song, and that was a lot of fun. I just saw a mouse run by. Oh, there's a mouse. I thought we'd caught them all, but I guess not. Actually, I did see some mouse sign there over on the counter today, so I was suspicious. There we have the proof. Anyway, so Lobster Piano. No, sorry, Lester the Lobster. Lester the Lobster. I had we were all in my bedroom, and we were all playing with my niece Leah, and so we had like kind of a kitchen party sound that I was going for. So I got all of that on the song, and Tim played his grandfather's spoons on that song. And also Tim Isaac played some cello bass plucking, some pizzicato stuff. It's kind of neat. Then track 15 is Land of New Brunswick, the Land of New Brunswick, which is our official theme song of our province, but a lot of people don't know it. So I definitely wanted to do that song and put it out there, and maybe a couple more people would hear it. And on that song we have some cello by Tim Isaac, and We didn't put any percussion on that song because, like I said, I wanted to move back into antiquity, like towards the end of the album, so we'd be back in the deep dark past, I say, of central New Brunswick when we end with the Dungarvan Hooper. So before the Dungarvan Hooper, which is the last track, there's a little O Canada piano instrumental, and then track 17 is the Dungarvan Hooper, which is spoken word, and it has a lot of samples of animal sounds and sounds of New Brunswick, lots of sound effects and stuff. So that's words, and also there are instrumental versions of most of the songs on iTunes that you can download, which I definitely wanted to do for some film placement and TV placement, because a lot of times they want instrumental versions, not non-vocal versions, and then so you don't want to limit your options by only having vocal music, because you can miss out on a lot of opportunities. So that's words, and I'll go through the album in the next vlog and show you the artwork and everything. I wanted to talk about the Package Up My Soul video, which is out now on YouTube, but I'm trying to find a clearer version. I guess Vevo, you have to be a major label artist, or you have to be asked to create a Vevo site. So, because I know they have very clear videos, but where I'm an indie artist, I don't have such pull. So if anybody knows of a good site to get a nice clear video uploaded onto, let me know. Please message me, because I would love to know. I would love to get a clear version, and I would love to get a clearer version of To Stand Neil up online too, because there's only some pixelated versions on YouTube available right now online. I wanted to tell you about my new weekly gig that I got. I'm so excited. I haven't had a weekly gig since played at a bar called Zippers in Toronto. So it's really exciting for me. Every Friday and Saturday at the Bistro 140 in Newcastle, which is part of the Amalgamated Miramichi, so on the Newcastle side of the river. Every Friday and Saturday from 6 to 10. So I'm trying to learn a new cover song each week. So I'm trying to learn a familiar one. So if there's a song that you think I should learn, let me know and I'll try to learn it. Then also, last weekend, I played the third songwriter session, the Music New Brunswick songwriter session in the Miramichi edition, hosted by Terry Whalen, and that was a lot of fun. So last weekend I got to play 3 times, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so that was great. And I think we'll leave it there, and I'll talk to you in June. Bye.